Hey y'all, it's Raven. I'm back to make our cheese that I promised we were gonna make. I have my heavy bottomed Dutch oven pot that we're gonna use. I have 2 quarts of fresh goat's milk because the recipe calls for half a gallon, so we're gonna do half a gallon. We have our cheesecloth over a strainer in another pot there so we can ladle out our curds and it can catch our way. We also have dried dill because we don't have any fresh dill and it's been storming and I'm not going to the store to get any, so we're just going to use dried dill. I also have an entire head of garlic that I have chopped up that I did off camera because that's very time consuming and nobody really wants to watch anybody chop garlic. So that's done. We probably won't use it all, but we're going to see what we do use. What else did I need to get? Oh, I'm going to have to get a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, so that's going to have to come very soon. Okay, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to pour our half gallon, 2 quarts of milk into our pot. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the heat over medium, and we have to bring this up to 190 degrees. After it reaches 190 degrees, then we're going to cut the heat off, stir it, and add our apple cider vinegar. It's a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar to half a gallon of fresh milk. Okay, you can see the cream was starting to form on the top of this because that's what that is cream. Put these in the sink. And let me go ahead and find my thermometer and get our 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar ready. So let me do that. Delilah's waiting on the milk to come up to temperature as well. Here's Delilah and Mousy at my feet. Okay, stir. And then I'm gonna take its temperature again. See where so we're at 170 right now, so we're very, very close. Okay, let's see where we're at. Stir just a little bit. We're starting to steam, which is telling me we are probably real close if we're not there. Let's see. They're 180, 183, 184. So super close. I'm just gonna stand here and watch it. I'm really nervous about this. I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. I've had cheese like this before. The people that we got 2 of our billy goats from actually gave us some cheese, homemade cheese that they had made, and it was garlic and dill cheese also, and I really, really liked it. I just felt like it didn't have enough garlic and dill in it. So that's what I'm going to try to make. And I really hope it turns out really well. Especially since I'm using a half gallon milk. And believe me, it takes a good minute to get half a gallon from 2 little Nigerian dwarf goats. Okay, I'm gonna call that done for 190. There's nothing to wash it. All right, so we're gonna add our apple cider vinegar. We've already killed our heat on there, so I've got a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar that's gonna go into this half gallon of milk, and it's gonna start to separate. So you can see it's starting to separate. Okay, we gave it a little stir. Now we're gonna wait 15 minutes. And then after that, I should be able to remove the curds from the whey and put it in this strainer here with the cheesecloth. So 15 minutes. Okay, so this recipe also says that when you ladle out your curds into your cheesecloth and you wring your whey, You don't want to wring it out too dry or you're going to have too crumbly of a cheese. So I'm going to try my best not to do that. But it also said that if you do get it too dry, you can add the whey back in and just mix it up. So here's to hoping we just get it right the first time. Then after you're done doing that, you have to tie it into a knot and then press it between two plates. So I'm going to tell y'all about my plates. I could not decide when I was buying new plates which pattern I liked the most. So I got one of each pattern that I liked. So I have like 7 sets of... My kids are home from fishing. Sadie Mae, hush. So, plates. Martha! My goats are at the window because it's almost time to be milked and they know it, so let's see. Maybe! There they are. Martha! Oh, there's Moo. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes, so we're gonna see where we're at with this. Yeah, that's pretty chunky. Okay, we're gonna get this strained out of here into our cheesecloth, and then we're gonna add our salt and our herbs. Hope I don't make a mess. Y'all know I'm gonna make a mess. Alright, so this is coming out really nicely. And I didn't think I was going to get a lot with half a gallon of milk. Because a lot of recipes I've seen were like a whole gallon of milk instead of half a gallon of milk. And I really didn't want to try a whole gallon of milk for my first time. I had no idea. So I'm going to continue to get this out of here. And then we're going to add our salt and garlic and dill. There's a lot of whey left in the pot, so I think I'm to the point now where I might get just a fruit in there, hopefully, and not make a mess. This pot is so heavy. Pick this up out of here. And let that drain. If you hear a banging noise, it's my dog's tail down there. Because if I'm in the kitchen, they're in the kitchen. Even the goat is in the kitchen under my feet. Warm. Then we're going to open it back up and kind of see what the consistency is to see if it's maybe too runny or if it needs to be squeezed some more. So then we're going to check on that. I don't think I want to squeeze too much more out of it because I'm probably going to give it a little bit of a squeeze once I get my herbs and salt and garlic in there, and then while we press it. And after it's pressed, it has to go into the refrigerator for at least 1 hour to set up. It'll probably be in there longer than that, but when I do get it out, I will make sure that I bring you guys back to check that out. Okay, so we are going to put our 2 teaspoons of Redmond's real salt. I feel like that's a lot of salt though. That's what it calls for. Okay. And we are going to put, since this is dried dill, I'm not really sure, so probably a teaspoon. And then, let's see, this is fresh garlic, so that's probably a tablespoon. And we'll just put a little more for good measure, because we need to keep the vampires away. Let me grab a fork really quick so I can kind of mix this up. And make sure it's pretty well combined everywhere. And I have pieces of dill in pretty much every piece of cheese. It smells really good. I hope that's a good sign for tasting. Y'all, and I'm so mad because I don't think I even have any crackers. I'm gonna have to go to my mom's house and get me some crackers. I think Raymond ate the last of those crackers when Brandon made that buffalo chicken dip last weekend. And I did not think anything about it. So, let's get that off the fork. All right, so it's all mixed up. Now I'm gonna see about twisting it up and giving it another good little squeeze. See, that's a lot. That way it's gonna be nice and garlic and dill flavored. Okay, so you twist it up like this until you get a knob. Okay. Okay, so we've got our cheese sandwiched between our two plates, still in the cheesecloth. And we're gonna set this in the fridge for at least 1 hour. I'm sure like everything else, the longer it chills, the better it's gonna taste. So when this gets done, then we'll come back and check it out and see what it tastes like. Okay, let me wash my hands. And now I've gotta go milk my goats. Okay, so it's been just over an hour. And believe it or not, I did find like a half pack of crackers. So I have enough crackers, maybe just to do my taste test at least. But this is the rest of our garlic that I had chopped up. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge and I'm gonna grab our cheese. Hey, I'm so nervous. We'll see, we'll see. This over here so I can get that washed. So this is what it looks like. It smells really good. I really hope it tastes good. Let me get my crackers. Okay, so got our crackers here, knife. Let's cut into this bad buddy. Cuts pretty easy. Just kind of cut it into some pieces. So it is really soft, like very soft. It's not cold, but it is chilled. So I'm gonna eat a little piece. It's really garlicky. Oh, and it's not too much salt. It is so good. I'm so tickled, y'all. You have no idea how stressed I was about this. Like, I really was worried I was gonna waste a half a gallon of milk. I don't even need to eat it on a cracker. Like, that's how good it is. But I'm gonna eat it on a cracker anyway. This is so, so good. If you love garlic and cheese, you will definitely love this. So I can say that making goat cheese for my very first time was a success. And I will definitely be doing it again. It was so fun, a little nerve-wracking, but I really appreciate you guys watching till the end and staying along with me. So we're gonna be trying some more new things. So I hope you guys click subscribe and follow along with me to keep up with all the crazy things that I may or may not do. Y'all have a good one.